Hello everybody and welcome back to Glam Life Wig and Makeup Reviews. My name is Kristen and today I'm happy to share with you a new look, a revised opinion on my Wille Jamila Plus, and this is in the Bernstein Rooted shade, and then I also have the Champagne Rooted shade. And I reviewed both of these in the past and I said I really liked them. And then you've probably noticed, especially if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, that I hadn't been wearing them. And I was very disappointed in them because right out of the box, I didn't feel like they had the volume and the fullness that I wanted. And I just really didn't feel like they had, you know, the curls. I couldn't quite figure it out. And then I was watching my sister, if you follow her, Daily Dazzle and Dawn Stamper, I was watching her review of Bernstein Rooted, and she was also expressing some disappointment with it and was explaining how she had kept it upside down in her closet for a long time and then finally got it back out and started wearing it again. And so I decided that I would do the same thing because I really was disappointed in it. I really wanted to love it, but it just didn't have the volume and the curl pattern. You know, when you first get it out of the box, it's kind of flat and it's scrunched down and it just doesn't really look that good. So I was really disappointed. So after I'd done those, you know, first impression reviews, I hadn't been wearing it again. I just kind of put it away over here in the closet and kind of forgot about it. But then I was watching reviews on it again, and then I saw my sister wearing the gift I gave her, which was Storyville by Ellen Villa, and it just inspired me to pull my Ellen Villa selections back out and see. And I decided to keep these upside down for a few days in the closet, and I'm going to continue to do that and see if they even improve more. But so far the result is awesome. I like it a lot better. It really works, and I've been doing that with so many of my wigs. When you flip them upside down, it just really separates the curls. The gravity pulls, you know, the volume out and around, and I think it really just makes its own. But I like it so much better since I have kept them upside down for a little bit. And as you can tell, if you go back to some of my previous reviews and look for this Jamila Plus and Bernstein Rooted, you'll see my first review on it. And, you know, it was good, and I thought the curl pattern was beautiful, but it just didn't have the volume that I was looking for. And now that I've kept it upside down for a few days, look at the difference when I do a spin here. You're going to see that there's a lot more volume, and it just looks a lot better. It's a lot more bouncier. It's a lot fuller. It really is beautiful. And so now it's re-inspired me to love this one again, and I may even pick up more shades now that I've figured out a way that I can actually get the curl and the volume that I'm looking for. Because, you know, we all see those stock photos and we see it like this and we're wondering, how did they get it like this? And, you know, for the longest time, I think that's why I haven't liked certain wigs, because for my first, you know, I'm new to the wig journey too, just started it around March of 2019. And for the longest time, with a lot of wigs that I didn't like, I never thought to turn them upside down. So I've been doing that with all of my wigs now, and I'm loving the results on a lot of wigs that maybe I wouldn't like so much. And this is one of those that has definitely improved since I have been keeping it upside down. And I'm gonna take it off really quick and show you. So what I do when I flip it upside down is I went like this. I also sprayed some conditioner on it, and then I've been taking my fingers and just fluffing through. This is one of those styles where you don't want to comb it because you want to keep that curl pattern as lush as possible. But I kind of did this with it, made sure that I got, you know, everything as much as possible undone, and then I just leave it hanging like this. And you see how much more beautiful it is? The curls are more separated. There's something about hanging it upside down that it really just makes its own, and it really helps to get those curls separated, and it helps to maximize the volume as much as possible. So if you have a wig that you're kind of on the fence about, maybe you're not so sure if it's something you want to keep, I would recommend turning it upside down and really playing with it, you know, just fingering through it to really separate those curls, and then just leave it like this in your closet or on a hanger for a while. I keep mine on the back of a door hook that I have over here, and see what you think after you've done that, because I really think that it makes a huge difference, and it's totally changed my mind about these Jamila Plus. So here we have Jamila Plus in Champagne Rooted. And I love this color. This is one of my absolute favorite blonde shades. But again, I was disappointed in the fact that when I first took it out of the box, everything was just smushed and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And again, the inspiration from my sister, and thank you so much, sis. I would have never known this until I watched your video where you said you hung it upside down. And I was so impressed with that, and I've been doing that with so many of my wigs and so many styles that I didn't think I would ever like, I love now. And see how the curls just, they kind of make their own. And I think it really has something to do with being upside down and the gravity pulling it all together, because now when I put this on, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I wanted to show you guys how amazing it is. I mean, I literally just put these away and left them in my closet because I just didn't like what was going on. But you see how much more volume, I mean, just instantly, there's a ton of volume here, and it's because of holding it upside down. Now these bangs here can kind of be a little difficult, but I'm going to actually put one of these little clips in. I love these. And I just actually put it like right in the front like that. And then that will tame the curls in the front. And then you've got all that gorgeous volume in the back, which I think is stunning. I think it's absolutely stunning. And so I was just so excited. I had to shoot this video this morning because I was so impressed with the fact that I just thought, you know, I was almost on the verge of selling them. I thought I'm never going to be able to handle this kind of wig because it's too flat. And like I said, if you go back to those of you that are new and haven't watched all my videos, if you go back to my previous videos, do a search for Jamila Plus in Champagne Rooted and Bernstein Rooted, because I did first impressions on them. And, you know, I liked, as far as the curl pattern, I loved the curl pattern, but I was so disappointed after wearing them those first couple of times. I wore them maybe twice, and I was just super disappointed in the fact that, you know, that it wasn't the volume that I wanted. This is the kind of volume I was looking for from the very beginning, and I could not find this kind of volume, and I was super disappointed because I thought, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to make that wig look like this? And you know, it looks so much fuller, especially when you look at stock photos. It looks like this. It has all these curls and all this beautiful volume, and it's a lot longer. And I couldn't figure out how are they getting it this kind of length, because when I first took mine out of the box, it wasn't this long either. And it's because you really have to flip it upside down, separate those curls with your fingers, just work through it as much as you can, playing with it, and then leave it upside down for as long as you can. And that will really, it's a huge game changer. And I just really wanted to share that with you guys, just to share with you my wig journey, that, you know, even though I might look good in most all wigs, and, you know, even though wigs are beautiful, that we all have our challenges, including myself. And this is one of those biggest challenges for me, is finding out how do I get the look that I'm wanting. And I found that it works on so many styles. Like even here, I've got a Storyville in Hot Maca Rooted, and I've been holding it upside down. I've been keeping it like this. And the difference that you see when you flip it around, the difference in the volume is just, it's astronomical. I mean, there's so much more volume going on than there would be if I didn't do that. So now I'm rediscovering that I was kind of disappointed in the Storyville too, because I didn't feel like I was getting as much volume as I wanted. But again, after keeping it like this and kind of separating the waves, putting some super styling on it, if you have a wig like this that has a lot of curly texture, use some Simply Styling on it or something very similar to that, and you'll find that it's going to create a lot of volume and it's going to keep the frizz at bay. So I'm discovering that I like a lot of wigs a lot better just by simply modifying the way that I'm storing them. You know, there's a lot of, even the straighter styles, if you can just flip them upside down, that's my go-to now. I'm flipping everything upside down and keeping it that way. And then it seems like the next time I put it on and wear it, because of the gravity, and the way that the curls are falling when you flip it upside down, it definitely helps, especially if you're a volume lover like me and a curl lover and you want that and you really want the maximum potential. So I was really ready to just throw this one in the towel. I thought Jamila Plus is never going to be for me. And now I absolutely love it. And I'm considering buying other shades in this line and then doing the same thing with them, because I absolutely am adoring this curl pattern. Look at this curl, you guys. The curl on this is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. It is so gorgeous. I'm so impressed with it, and I'm so happy that it's such a simple fix. You know, who would have thought just flipping your wig upside down could create so much potential? And so I just wanted to share that with you, that we're all in this journey together, and we all have our like quirks and things that we're concerned about, things that we're not so sure about on how to get a wig to look as beautiful as possible. And this is one of those tricks that I have found that really helps to make the wig look as beautiful as possible. So, you know, try it. If you haven't tried flipping your wig upside down, I highly recommend it, because it has completely transformed my thoughts on this color. And this color is beautiful. It has that dark medium brown root, and then it's just got the most gorgeous champagne blonde, and it's a very neutral blonde, so it's a blonde that I can handle. It's not too platinum. It just has the most beautiful neutral tones in it, and I think that it's just absolutely stunning. So I would highly recommend this one to you guys. If you love curls, check it out. You can get these on good discounts, but the main thing is just to make sure you're flipping it upside down and really working the curls out, and you will have an absolutely stunning style. So I hope that you all are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below if you have not already done so. I do upload these wig reviews on a weekly basis, and I'd love to have you as part of my channel. Also, in the description box, you will find several links. There is a link to my eBay store if you're looking for a certain wig. You can always check on there, because I do declutter my wigs through my store, and I also have other items listed as well. There's also a link to my sister's channel. It's called Daily Dazzle and Dawn Stamper. Be sure and check her out. She has some really awesome alternative hair reviews, and I know that you'll enjoy them as much as I do. And then there's also links to both my Facebook and Instagram page if you'd like to follow me for periodic updates throughout the week. Be sure and subscribe and follow me there. And there's also my email address listed if you'd like to send me a comment or suggestion. I certainly love hearing from each and every one of my subscribers. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Bye.